Okay guys, welcome back to Modern Menace. This is my 10th tutorial on HTML web development or web designing. In this video I'm going to talk more on tables. I think this will be the last the last video on tables, because I'm almost done with tables. We're going to talk about cell padding, cell spacing or border spacing, and table caption. So shall we begin? Okay, so right now you can see everything is bumped up in each cell here, in each cell of the table. So as I explained, padding is the area around the text. For example, as I select this MHA text, the padding of the text is the blue area around the text. So the padding of the cell refers to all the white area you can see in between the border of the cell. Okay, so let's try and increase that by increasing it. Let me see. Okay, one thing that we'll see is that more space will be between the M over here and the border. So let me do that. Now to increase the cell padding, well, we are not just going to type padding as I use for other tutorials. However, we're going to type cell and padding together, no hyphen, is equal to let's make it 15 pixels. So I'm increasing the cell padding by 15 pixels. Refresh, and this is what we get. A nicer the table looks nicer now. And now I'm beginning to get kind of fed up with the way the border is, so let me just take off this border collapse issue. Okay, yeah, that works. So that is cell padding. Now the next thing I'm going to teach you is cell or border spacing. Now as you can see, the space with this border type that I'm using, you can see some space in between each of the lines here. Well, it's not actually just a space, it's rather a space between the border of the text. So for example, this food, the food over for example, the food over here, this is its cell padding, and this is the border of this rectangular area where it ends. That's the border of the cell padding. Then I had, for example, as you can see here, this is the border of the table, and here the border of the cells of each of the cells. So let's try and increase the white space in between each of the borders. To do this, we're going to use the keyword cell spacing is equal to, let's make that 10 pixels. Saved. Refresh, and this is what we get. You can see there is bigger space in between each of the borders now. Now you can see each border separately and doesn't look like some kind of a design. Now the next thing we're going to go through is the column span. Now for example, if you've got a text and you want it to be like, okay, let's say things I like, because these are all things I like, and you want the text to take everything up here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 columns in this table. So I'm going to increase the color, create a row, and that row, whatever I type in that row, is going to take up all 6 columns. So let's get to that. Column span, yes, got it. Remember it. Now Now just going to increase the column span of the table. So what I'm about to type is not going to be in the table tags. Rather, since I'm working on only a single row or a single data, I think I'm going to have to create a new row. Let me do this real quick. And now in this row, I'm going to type the keyword for column span is actually COLSPAN. So for example, in this table row, we're taking up the whole row, so COLSPAN, sorry, space here, then is equal to the number of columns we want the text to take, and that is 6 columns here. So now this is going to be TD, table data. Okay, so let me type something real quick, things I like. Okay, so save, refresh, and whoa, up. Sorry for that, made a mistake. Column span cannot be in the row since column span. I'm real sorry for that. Wasted a lot of time. 6. So we are talking about the text rather. If you put it in the row, we're talking about the row, and column and a row really doesn't actually make that much sense. So it's supposed to be in the table data section. Because if you put it in a row section, it means each of the single data is going to have 6 column spans, and that isn't really going to work out. So it's only allowed in the table data section. So for that, yes, as I refresh, you can see it has taken this whole the row or the column. You can see instead of us having 1, 2, 3 like the way the borders are split, we have one big one. And so now mostly the things in the column, normally when you span a column, you like the thing inside or the text inside to be centered and bolded. So to do that, we're going to make it a table header and not a table data. So let me change this to TH, saved, and here's what we get. I like this. This works out. Now going to work on another thing almost like the column span, and this is called the row span. So how many rows do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So as the column span is like this, then the row, that's horizontally, the row span is going to be vertically. So I'm going to take out this anime, the food and the people, and let them be in one row. Let them have one. Sorry, I'm going to give the anime. Sorry for that. Okay. Yeah, got it. But I have to change some of the variables here. Got it. Now as I type and stuff, as I code, I make mistakes, and we both learn from those mistakes. So don't blame me, dude. You also learning. Table data. Okay. Now let me type something in here. Stuff I like. Now things I like, stuff I like, pretty much the same. Subjects first. Now, as we have already figured out, the keyword we're going to use here is row span is equal to, how many rows am I trying to take here? I think 4. I've saved that. Refresh, and here's what we get. So things I like, subjects first. Subjects are this, the anime, the food, and the people. So now the last thing I'm going to teach you is the caption. Now the caption is somewhat of a text that you view on top of the table. Now instead of the things I like over here, the caption is going to be on top, like right on the table, making this border of the table look like some sort of a line. Now before I do the caption, let me show you how something else will look like. I'm going to use a normal paragraph. Let me type something real quick. An imaginary table. Okay, an imaginary table. So as I save this and refresh, here's what we get. So here's what the caption is going to do. It's going to bring this an imaginary table right to the middle of the table here. It's going to center it. Then it's going to put an imaginary table right on top of this line over here where the tip of the mouse pointer is. So let's do that. Now this is also another tag we're going to learn. To create a caption, we use the tag caption. Yeah, caption, to create a caption tag, and the caption tag is going to be outside the table, outside the table block as the paragraph is. Rather, it's going to be the first thing over here. And for caption, let me just write caption. Sorry for that. An actual caption. Okay. Now save and refresh, and here's what we get. So this is what a caption is. As you can see, it has been centered. It's right on the line. You can actually edit it and make it bigger, bolder, change its font color. I've already taught you how to do that, but let me just, you see, the thing is putting that's nesting tags, putting tags in other tags is pretty hard for some people and makes the whole thing confusing. So let me just do that real quick. Now I want you to try to remember how to bolden a text. To bolden a text, there are two ways to bolden it, either using the keyword B or the keyword strong. I'm going to use the strong, though the B is pretty fast. It's actually faster. So doing this is going to bolden this text. Now I'm going to increase the font size. To do this, we're going to use style. Then okay, font size, colon, and let me make it 20 pixels. It's going to be a tad big, but don't worry. Let me increase it a bit to 50 pixels. Yep, and maybe change the font's color. Then color, whoa, okay, then color, let me make it blue. Refresh, and here's what we have. Now before I before I exit the video, before I stop the recording, all what we've done here, that's the editing we've done here, this HTML editing style. Let me just show you an easier way to do it, though I think I've already gone through this. Now in the CSS style tag, that's HTML CSS, this isn't actually purely CSS. CSS is a bit more complicated, though once you get the fundamentals it's easy. Caption, so this will make it apply to every single caption that you make. You can make it table to make it apply to every single table that you make. Caption, then okay, what to type, let's see, color, and I made it blue. No, hold on, before I do that, let me save it right here. Let's change back to normal. Yeah, then let's go color, blue, font size, I think 50 pixels is enough. Sorry for that, sorry. Color, font size, yeah, and let me add one more thing, fonts family. It's been a while since I've used that tag. Verdana, kinda like Verdana a lot, don't really know why. And big change, so I've changed the color of the text using HTML CSS, the size of the text, and the font type, that's font family. Thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. If you do not understand anything in the video, you can rewatch it. Skyboy out.